the summer won't change all the fires that start can't be seen. Does that apply to you and me?
Yeah, Hard to Believe. The first song. That is, we started writing that. I had my phone out because we were literally just trying to find when this originated, because it was definitely a while ago, like when it first started being written. And we still haven't found it yet, but it's at least as early as April 18th. I'm in our old group chat with the three of us, and from April 18th, 2018, the same day that Braden sent his first sketch of Treacherous Doctor from Nothing Happens.
Whoa. It's been years.
Braden's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Like literally on the
crazy.
same day, Cole was messing around with Hard to Believe already.
My voice is pitched. It sounds really
I don't remember what this sounds like.
This is so fun. I remember hearing this in Dillon's old room.
It's so... It's so cringe.
Because this is some good stuff.
Where does the riff in it? Oh, that's when you first came up with that part.
That's that melody, yeah.
So Cole came up with that.
A little different.
That's where we that's how we started to mold the song together and model the song.
Yeah. Became like the verse melody, and then just sort of a motif that comes in throughout the song, right?
But this is Woody Woodpecker, the first demo that Cole and I did. And some parts lingered.
Now that line that you were just improvising is the first, way back in 2018, is the first line of this album.
That is
First
true.
idea, best idea.
First idea, best idea. There's actually 2 or 3 things in this demo that stuck around. Like the bum 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 bum.
A horny incident, man.
Oh, nice. That riff was written here for this demo.
It was way more centered around that riff. I don't know why I pictured starting with the string stabs. I just I felt like it shouldn't just be acoustic and vocals. I thought it was just gonna be kind of
plain
or basic that way or something. And we already had an idea of Guitar Romantic starting with acoustic and vocals. I didn't want it to sound redundant. And originally we had I feel like before we actually started the process of our second album, we always sort of pictured it, A, with a different title that we don't need to say, but B, we pictured it being very lush and sort of gentle and not as band leaning or something. Remember our original vision for the album was something really different, where we thought we were heading for the second album, and then so originally, the concept was start with Guitar Romantic. That song's very gentle, and then Hard to Believe would be the second song, and kind of picks up the pace, and it's all very breezy. But I mean, in going into recording the album with Ariel, we ended up taking a more sort of carefree, less overthought approach, and just letting the songs really find themselves. And when Ariel had this idea of making Hard to Believe, heavy, a heavy kind of rock song, I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but then when we started doing it, I remember that was the moment, because it was one of the first few songs that we tried out.
Right, it's in the first 4 batch, yeah.
And that's what, I remember I feel like we left the studio that night and we're this album's probably going to be different than we realized.
For all the songs, we sort of demo it out and sort of get the structure and arrangement. At least in some version, we get some version working in Logic here. But it's fun because we get to sort of imagine the song, and then all these stems go to the producer, and then we kind of start working that way. Sometimes some of this stuff makes it to the end. So I think there's a couple examples of this for this song.
The vocals, pardon.
You killed it, bro.
So that's how it started, though. It used to be acoustic and vocals.
Yeah. Drums just coming in. The riff is the same. I'm not sure if we re-recorded that or not. I don't remember, but
That we definitely recorded.
this part.
Yeah, we re-recorded that.
There's this sound that stuck around. If you listen closely. in the second verse, a pad sound that is exactly what we did in my mom's garage.
Still in there.
I was
Still
running
in
louder
there.
in the mix, FYI.
Yeah.
You did?
I did. I was like, louder. No, it's fine. It's okay.
It's in there.
I know, it's
You can hear it.
Let's see, what else made it? Still no vocals on the chorus,
Yeah.
which is interesting. We added that later, which is like arguably one of the most important parts of the song, probably.
Just way funnier sounding.
Huge.
Wow, it really transformed, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's not that much going on here. The collabs, wow.
So funny.
Yeah, it was a different time.
Haven't heard this.
Then a whistle.
Yeah. This is the same. And I'm pretty sure it's the same whistles, no?
No, you.
I think I redid the
redid
whistles.
We did the whistles. But the idea for the whistle was born.
Oh, there's a guitar part there that's the strings now.
Yes.
Let's hear that.
Which sounds crazy. How did you play that, bro?
So that was you.
Yeah, the outro has like a...
It was like shitty, like mocked together in 1 second, like computer outro vibe at this time.
Wow.
Yeah, and then...
Wild. Let's go.
Look how funny the drums sound. Wow. Sounds cool for what it's worth.
Just clearly a different vision for the song than it became.
Yeah. Because it became so like, just like big and distorted and like Weezer.
Yeah, out of thin
Yeah.
air.
We pretty much kept the skeleton of the song, just made it way doper.
Yeah. Just ramshackle a Logic session together every time.
Ended up being the opening track.
Yeah.
Wild.
What do you know?
Cool.
It's hard to believe. Anyway.